Hello, welcome to Innovation Management course, and I'm glad to see you. And let's start our first lesson. So today we are going to talk about innovation management itself and its history. So how it appeared. Firstly, let's figure out what is innovation. So, innovation is something new, is innovation in the field of technology, engineering, management, or labor organization, which provides an increase in the level of efficiency of the organization. Innovation can be based on the invention or the use of something already functioning in a new way or relatively new object. Innovations aren't only material innovations in technology, but also innovations in the field of management, methods, and principles of organization. So it could be something tangible and, of course, intangible. Innovation isn't only a fundamentally new solution, but also a well known solution used in an area where it hasn't been used before. For example, if new management and organization techniques have been applied to a particular company, then this can be defined as an innovation. The next one, so how does it appear? The innovation process has undergone changes in recent years. In the 50s and 60s of the last century, most of the innovations were the result of purposeful activities of the chain participants, fundamental research, applied research, experimental development, experimental production, and serial production. In the modern world, means nowadays, the innovation process is non-linear. Today, the source of innovation can't be so much constant scientific research as the interaction between production participants, employees of marketing services, and consumers, in the process of which the needs of customers and supplier offers are defined. The initiator of innovative activity in modern conditions isn't so much the scientific and technical sphere as the business environment. So, Austrian economist Schumpeter, in the 30s of the 20th century, in his works Theory of Economic Development and Economic Cycles, highlighted the role of the entrepreneur in the innovation process. So Schumpeter believed that it's the entrepreneur who acts as a link between innovation and invention. The strategic goal of the organization's development, expressed in the formation of competitive advantage, forces company managers to create, implement, distribute, and produce innovations. So, what are the objectives of innovation management? Firstly, of course, development, improvement, and introduction of new products or services, determination of the main directions of scientific, technical, and production activities of the company, further modernization and development of all profitable industries, and closure of obsolete production facilities. Let's talk about the tasks. So, tasks of innovation management are firstly, information support of scientific, technical, and innovative activity, creation of a database on demand and supply for innovative products, provision of access to information system to all interested organizations. The next one is expertise of innovative projects to define scientific, technical, environment, economic, social efficiency. The third one is financial and economic support of scientific, technical, and innovative activities. Next one is legal protection of the interests of participants in innovation activities, provision of intellectual property, patent, and services. The next one, of course, promotion of the result of innovative activity and their practical development in industry, ads, marketing, exhibition activities, licensing, and so on. Training of specialists in the field of innovation management, training of targeted management teams, the groups to manage the implementation of innovative projects. And of course, among the many tasks solved by innovative management, it's worth mentioning focus on innovation within the framework of the organization's mission, innovation planning, choosing optimal innovation strategies, motivation of personnel to participate in innovations because personnel take part in every stage of innovation. So innovation management have several principles. So let's talk about it. The first one, focus on future consumers. So this principle means that the company's future revenues depend on how the target audience will distribute their income and on what actions the company will take to interest future consumers in products and services. The second principle is leadership in innovation. So, leaders are able to define the future purpose of the company, develop an innovation strategy, and achieve the implementation of innovative creative plans for the development of the company. The third one is partnership relations with employees. Employees who are related to innovation processes are more independent of the company. After all, their knowledge, experience, and ability to realize their abilities are their own means of production. Therefore, employees with non-standard thinking should be given the right to take non-standard actions for the maximum realization of their own abilities. So, um, in some words, you should give them some freedom and space for creating. The next one is approach as a project to achieve the final result of innovative activity. The most acceptable type of management is project management. This approach ensures the concentration of the resources necessary for these and ensures the effective achievement of the specified end result. The next principle is a systematic approach to management. Identification, understanding, and management of a system of interrelated processes and projects in accordance with the established goal contribute to the formation of trust of future consumers and their involvement in the circle of real consumers. The next one, continuous innovation. Products, services, and processes need continuous improvement as successfully implemented projects increase customer loyalty. The third one, search for unrealized opportunities. In innovation, in addition to facts, it is also possible to operate with forecasts, assumptions, hypotheses, and other unreliable data. For the emergence of fundamentally new products and services, it's worth looking for unrealized opportunities, for example, to become the first one with this product or service in your niche. And the last one, strategic partnership. New products and services can take their rightful place among the existing variety of goods only on the basis of joint activities of companies from various industries and service sectors. So, also, partnership could help you to promote your products and services. Let's talk about the functions. So, the most important components of innovation management are its functions: forecasting, planning, organization, motivation, accounting and control, and analysis and evaluation. So, the first one is a forecasting. A forecast is a scientifically based judgment about the possible conditions of an object in the future, about alternative ways of development, and the duration of the object's existence. The planning is a stage of the management process implying the definition of the goals and objectives of the activity, the development of the necessary methods and means for their solution, and the most effective in specific conditions. The next function of innovation management system, the main tasks of which are to form the structure of the organization and provide it with all the necessary resources for its normal operation: personal, materials, equipment, building, cash, and so on, is organization. The next one is motivation. It's an activity aimed at activating people working in an organization and encouraging them to work effectively to achieve their goals. Next one, accounting, is the function of innovation management to record time, resource, consumption, and any parameters of the management system. And control is the function of management to ensure the implementation of programs, plans, written or oral assignments, documents, implementing management decisions. And analysis is the decomposition of the whole into elements and the subsequent establishment of relationships between them in order to improve the quality of forecasting, planning, and implementation of the decision on the development of the object. The next little topic is about the innovation process. So, the innovation process is commonly understood as the creation, dissemination, and application of innovations. For example, the consistent implementation of the idea into a product through research, design development is an innovative process. Classifications are usually divided by application areas into product one, technological, and organizational. And the innovation process is the transformation of scientific knowledge into innovation. This process can be represented as a sequential chain of events during which innovation turns their ideas into specific product, technology, or service, bringing a certain effect to the author and the consumer. This is how innovation process looks like. So innovation life cycle is a set of all stages of the innovation process covering a number of interacting organizations, research institutes, financial and innovation organizations, and so on. So the first one is commercialization of innovations, and it's the process of turning an innovation into an innovation through its introduction to the market, commercial use, and obtaining an economic effect. The next one is the spread of innovation, and it's an information process, the form and speed of which depends on the power of communication channels, the promotion, the peculiarities of the perception of information by economic entities, their abilities to use the information received in practice, and so on. The last one is the fusion of innovation, is the process by which innovation is transmitted through communication channels between members of a social system over time. The structure, so we have two kind of structures. The structure of innovation process for material innovations. It consists of generating a new idea, research work, creation of a prototype, mastering and production, implementation, mass release, and propagation. And for intangible innovations, the emergence of an innovative idea, development, and of course, implementation. About the subjects. So we have four subjects of the innovation process. The first one, novators. They are participants in the innovation process, searching for innovative ideas and developing innovations based on them. Research organizations, small innovative companies, engineering companies, IT companies, and so on. The second are early recipients, are entrepreneurs who were the first to master the innovation. The third one, innovators, participants in the innovation process who implement and promote innovations on the market. And last, investors, participants in the innovation process who finance the development and implementation of innovations, state and commercial banks, investment companies, insurance companies, pension funds, specialist companies, and individuals. Also, you can see the subjects on this graphic. So let's talk about them a little bit. So the first we see innovators. They adopt something simply because it's new. They love exploring for the sake of exploring and are willing to take risks, even if those risks result in failure. The second, early adopters. They are often opinion leaders. They are similar to innovators in how quickly they adopt, but they are more concerned about the coolness factor and maintaining their reputations as being ahead of the curve on new ideas. The next ones are early majorities. And late majorities are the critical mass that ensures adoption. The early majority looks for productivity and practical benefits more than coolness or reputation. The late majority is similar but also expects a lot of help and support before they are willing to commit. And the last ones are laggards. As term implies, they slow to adopt. They are the most resistant to change and do so only when forced to adopt because everyone else has. For example, about iPhones, some people like to be the first one, for example, to be early adopters, and they are ready to take a queue and stay on this queue just to take the last iPhone first. But some of them buy iPhones just because everyone else has it. For example, this could be laggards. And the last one is about innovation infrastructure. So this one is defined by firms and organizations that accompany the entire cycle from generating new ideas to promoting scientific and technical products and providing legal, informational, patent licensing, consulting services at various stages of the innovation process. And also, its innovation and technical centers, scientific and technical information centers, marketing firms, patent offices, law firms, business incubators, technology parks, and training centers. And that was all for this lesson. Thank you for your attention.